Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Pharrell and the Prophet. Scott, you have to be brutally, brutally honest with me, and I mean brutally honest, partner. I was watching missiles fly
Right.
and drones fly, and I was masturbating while that was happening.
Yeah.
Is that wrong?
No, I think it's just fantastic. As you know, I'm a huge fan of war and violence on television. And when I get to see things blowing up and people getting blown
Yeah,
up and things
yeah.
of this nature, I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah, and you know what I love, Scott? It's the technology aspect because right now in the Pentagon, as you and I speak, there are some little geeks down there who have graduated from the best universities across our great nation who are controlling drones halfway around the world
Right.
via satellite through Elon Musk's Starlink and having a blast just blowing the fuck up out of shit.
I heard that they're gonna start doing drones that are like air taxis. They're like Uber in the air.
Oh,
They're
yeah, yeah, yeah.
also have like at the Newark airport now they have, I don't know if you've seen them yet. They have the driverless
Yes.
taxis that take you between the terminals. What I want
Yes.
them to do is open up that fucking Centurion lounge finally, and then have all of my flights go out of A
Hey,
for United, so that I can, for the first time in my fucking life, actually go to a Centurion lounge. The only one I've been to is at LaGuardia, and it's awesome. But I always fly out of Newark. So
always.
what good is that doing me if I can never go to the lounge? Remember when I was in LA and you were going to set me up with the?
Sure.
I couldn't get into the United
Yeah,
Lounge.
they bit
They
you out
had
of
no
there.
Centurion Lounge. Like
Yeah.
that thing, when I see that fucking commercial on television about, American Express Platinum Card and the life you lead and the Resi restaurants and the Centurion lounges and the hotels
I'm
that you
with
get to
you,
stay in
dude.
all over the world, none of which are applicable to me. I pay $1,000 for that goddamn card, and
Right.
I can't go to. I haven't been to, literally. I've been to one fucking Centurion Lounge in my life. You won't give me my passes for the United Lounge. The
I
last time
did
I
give them
went,
to
the
you.
guy told me to get lost. I wasn't let in.
Why?
I fucking hate
They know
airports.
you.
I hate that credit card. It's a fucking ripoff,
They
and it
know
does
you.
nothing for me. Resi restaurants, suck my fucking nuts.
Yeah, and Scotty, that is the most expensive card to
But
hold.
what
It's just
what does it
absolutely
get me?
crazy. I bro, I am so with
When
you. I don't fully
the
understand it.
hotels are in places like Bangladesh and shit, like in
Right.
goddamn the Maldives. Who the fuck goes there besides no one ever except you?
Yeah, no, I'm with you, bro. And there is nothing like a good lounge. By the way, I almost had a great lawsuit. So I was in the United Club, and you know they have those robots that come and
Yeah,
clean up.
yeah.
Hey, I will take your tray from you. Go fuck off, you fucking robot. But it almost ran over my foot, and I was thinking, son of a bitch, they weigh like 500 pounds. That would have been a great lawsuit.
Yeah.
Fuck. What else you got?
I saw when I was at this studio. I went to that studio to see
I do.
a cool studio space,
Sure.
and they had robot cameras. The robots run
Yeah,
the cameras, not humans.
yeah, it's
Like,
all the robotics. They can move around. So basically, they can move around on their rolling tripods,
yeah.
right? Yeah. But on top of that, also, it's called PTZ. They completely control the pan, tilt, and zoom. They control everything. It can
Is
boom
that like
up.
the PTSD I have?
Yeah, it's a little bit like that, but different.
Do you
And
think
and
that so now there's no humans doing anything? Are you gonna fire all your employees at
But
the ad agency and just have
it's
computers run it?
it is just unbelievable now, Scott. The amount of shit that is happening with automated shit. Like basically, what you were just talking about, Scotty. It would take a picture of your beautiful mug right at the beginning, and the three cameras would say, "Okay," and they would tag it Scott Farrell, and then you could walk around the set. You could go to the weather window. You could go over here, and they just follow you. And now I don't mean they follow you a little bit, Scott. They follow
Is the
you
whale engine
perfectly.
gonna replace me on Profitable.tv?
No, because here's the thing: the whale engine is not funny. It makes us money, but it's not funny. And without funny, life is it's not worth living, Scott. It's just not.
I believe that.
Without you, I would probably
I think
kill
everything
myself.
else is. I mean, everywhere I go.
It's
It,
Scott. It's replacing everything. It's actually really sad, bro.
did you see
Want to talk
that?
about it?
I'm
These
sorry.
young kids, like you got a young buck coming out into the world, starting jobs in finance and insurance, in all in tech. They're all disappearing because AI is covering every bit of the what you would call entry level positions.
I told my son, as you know, multiple times to get his law degree. You can have, if you have a law degree,
Smart.
you don't even have to be a lawyer. But the fact that you can read contracts and interpret
Yeah.
contracts and write
Smart.
contracts, can you
Right.
can do any number of careers. Secondly, on top of that, I said, be a family law. Everyone's getting divorced. People, like young people, get married.
Like
They get
crazy.
it's 90% they get a divorce. So all
Yeah.
you have to do is split assets and get rich. Third, be a criminal defense attorney. Really high profile criminals that are in big trouble, like white collar criminals. Those
Right.
lawyers make a fortune as well. And then you've always got the last but not least resort, the DUI lawyers. Everyone's always getting fucked up and driving. They think, I can make it home, I'm fine. And then they kill
Yeah.
someone, and then they need a good DUI lawyer. You could be any kind of lawyer and still make money in this world, and then all other jobs are going away. And
Yeah.
then there's like
Immigration.
my job.
Right.
My job went away, and I'm
Yeah.
actually happy.
Yeah. Immigration law is another one because there's a lot of that problem going on. I have a question for you, Scott, and this is a serious question. What is your favorite entry level position?
The vagina.
Well, I know it's the vagina. I mean, I wasn't going to say the butt bob. I'm talking about what is your favorite entry level position?
The vagina.
Doggy style. I'll answer for you. Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
All right.
Oh my God. It's a
I
little
just
slow on the
I
uptake.
just thought, just vagina.
Okay. I'm saying the butt bob. All right.
No. No.
We're,
No, but I
we're,
did do a story the other day. Did you see the guy Waldron pitches for the Padres? He
yeah.
had an infection in his asshole. He had he had infected hemorrhoids and fissures. Now I've had 4 fissure and fistula surgeries and hemorrhoids. I've had the trifecta of ass problems where I had to pummel horse shit, where you
Yeah.
literally lift yourself so you can't sit on the toilet seat because your asshole will explode. So you have to
Yeah.
pummel horse. You have to lift yourself off the toilet seat like this and poop.
Yeah.
And while you're pooping and shitting, you cry out of your eyeballs, and your face is distorted, and you're like, and so not only did he have an infected asshole, but he got a sponsorship out of it. Dude
Really?
Wife sent him their witch hazel wipes that actually soothe bleeding rectums.
Are you kidding?
No,
So after all this, like how many, you should have like 10 fucking endorsements. Your
I know.
asshole is literally, a train
Right,
wreck. It's so
right. You're
nasty.
bad luck. So I have seen everything. My asshole explode 4 times,
Heck
and my
explode.
pec explode. And how about this? I did a jab step the other day, and my knee popped and exploded. So now I'm wearing. Look at this. I played today, and I'm wearing a knee sleeve because I can't put weight on my right knee. Now I don't think I tore my ACL or MCL. I just think I like popped it and kind of hyperextended it because I just did a snapback move, and it gave way, because that's a signal. Mickey taught me a long time ago. When you get a pop, you stop because you're a fat ass.
No, I think that's critical. I learned that, and I learned that do not get fisted with a high school ring on. Your
Yeah.
graduation ring.
Oh,
Yeah.
because they're fucking enormous. And
Oh,
and Balfour used to make them, and they're
yeah.
always sharp, like around
Yeah.
the edges. Have you
Absolutely. So
seen like did you see the Elk City championship rings? They're literally a small city
they
on their
are.
finger.
And Scott, they are
I think
worth
they're
a
gaudy. They're too big.
fortune.
They're
Oh, I do
gaudy.
too.
You can't wear those out in public. They're gaudy as
No, you
fuck.
wear it out in public, you get you
You
get
get
raped, dude.
killed. Do you
Dude,
think
you
you
can't
get
wear that
killed for
around.
your championship ring or ass raped?
Yeah. And my favorite thing is the
Which
story
one?
about,
Ass raped or killed?
yeah. I love when you find out 10 years later that, one of these athletes had to sell the ring,
Oh, because
right?
they've hit rock bottom.
They should
What do you
beyond
think
rock.
of? What do you think of the fact that they're fighting Pacquiao and Mayweather because they're broke?
How could Mayweather be broke? He's worth half a billion. How,
He's
Scott?
broke. He sued Showtime for $350 million, some fucking ridiculous
Right.
lawsuit that will not hold water.
Of
He's
course
suing
not.
him for. He said there was all kinds of malfeasance and all this other shit.
Right.
Like when he was fighting on Showtime. Good luck with that lawsuit, you fucking strip club owner moron. He's fighting Pacquiao because they're gonna pay him all kinds of money, Netflix, to have
Sick
this
money.
fight that no one's gonna watch. Like
I
two
totally.
old men fighting. Is there anything worse than? I guess the only thing worse than two old men fighting or two old ladies arguing.
No, I would much rather watch two Karens at 55-year-old
Right.
in the ring battling it out and beating
Pulling
the shit out of
hair.
each other
Pulling
than
hair.
those two fucking idiots. I mean that, Scott. I would pay big money to have a supermarket fight in a death
I
match
like chicks
cage.
that pull hair.
All of it, Scott. It's not just the hair; it's everything. Try and poke in the eye, gouging. I
Yeah.
love that stuff.
I love
Love it.
violence. All right,
I love
so
it.
can the Knicks beat the Spurs at the Garden today?
Look, I get it. We're going to have an alien invasion in Madison Square Garden. Actually, kind of cool. I'm tempted to run up there, Scotty, and watch the game. I may just stop by your apartment to grab some cash from you, probably 800-900 bucks, so I can sit reasonably close. Guys at Madison Square Garden, that gets you in the second tier. You're not at the bottom. My answer,
It's
obviously,
such a ripoff.
it's Scotty. I actually think that, the Knicks are so up and down, dude. If you look what's been going on, like the last 8 games, they play a staker like against Cleveland. You want to throw up, and then they throw a game like, Milwaukee. So the answer is, I think they're going to get it done today. And it could be the revenge of Jeremy Sosa, who wants to just fucking shove it right on San Antonio's ass. That's my opinion.
Yeah, but he
He
doesn't
doesn't matter at
matter.
all.
So, yeah, I gotta tell you, like, you and I are the biggest Knicks fans in the world, and I'm rooting for the
Sure.
Knicks. I want the Knicks to win. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
watching. I wish I was going with you, but it's such a ripoff. The
Painful.
last time we went, it was like $7,500 for four
It's,
seats. So here's
it's
the deal.
insane.
I don't. I actually think the Spurs will beat them.
Listen, Scott.
They're better. I think the Spurs are better
Yeah,
than the
right
Knicks.
now, their records, Spurs are probably about what, 3, 4 games better than Knicks, and it ain't no lie, bro. There is the great statistical analysis. It's part of like Knicks film school came up with it. But Scott, true rim protection of the type that Wembanyama provides proves up the
Right.
works. And let's face it, Jalen Brunson kind of needs to operate down in that little area, down below the foul line. And when you have to shoot it like 18 feet and up into the air and pray it comes back down and teardrops into the bucket, it ain't easy. So,
So, like, I think that Brunson and Hart are badasses. I love them. I like Alvarado, but I'm sorry. When you look at that other team with Vassell and with Dylan
so and
Harper and with
yeah,
Castle and with
Fox,
Fox,
they're
they
good.
are better. Those guards are better. I don't think anyone's better than Brunson, but I do think the four of
Yes.
them are better than the three Nick guards that we see play. Without
Deuce,
Deuce, the Knicks aren't the same.
and here you just hit it right on the head because Fox is fat. Fox is a problem, point of attack problem. And truly, you may say,
Problem.
oh, don't worry about it. Mikal Bridges will go up there. Wrong. That's just not true. The only one who can go up there is Deuce, but his body is healing. So, what are you going to do, Scott? Listen, you're not wrong. I still think the Knicks are going to get it done. But we got
I
a
hope
full
so.
Sunday.
I like Bridges too, by the
Yeah,
way. I think he's great. And you know what I like most about him is he plays
everything
every day. No
availability.
questions
Yeah,
asked.
and also, you know what? Being a good citizen, believe it or not, in New York City, it matters. Look, you can be a wise ass, you can be all those things. You just can't be a total douchebag because New York just comes down on you hard.
So my buddy, I took my old producer Shep. I don't know if
Sure,
you know
sure,
Shep. He
yeah.
knows you, but he likes you. He watches the shows, and so I took him to dinner to this really great Japanese place last night in the city, and he told me a couple of stories. He said that he was on the subway one day, and a black chick just walked right up to him and punched him in the
Why not?
face. 100 miles
Yeah,
an hour,
sure.
haymaker. And then he said another story. He was in an Uber and he used to share Uber rides
Brilliant.
because it would save
Yeah.
him money because his rent's 3,500
Right.
and he does NBA radio
Yeah. It
for a
makes no
living
money.
on Sirius XM, and then he's a tutor and he coaches JV high school basketball. So like he has to really scrape to get by. So he shares Uber rides. He got in an Uber ride one night with some chick, and um, she stuck her tongue down his throat in the car, and he didn't know her, and he immediately shoved her off and got out of the car and ran for his life. And
I get it.
I don't know, what would you have done in that situation, Mickey, if you didn't know her? Would you have just kept making out with the chick, or would you do what he
Well, I'll
did?
tell you, because it's New York City, Scott, if that happened in Des Moines, Iowa, you suck face, maybe you get a little blow blow. In New York City, you have to assume she has a razor blade curled under her tongue or some kind of
Yeah,
poison
and the
capsule.
hivvy, and the
Yeah,
hivvy.
that she is going to, of course, the head, and some kind of poison capsule that she's going to drop right near your esophageal and give you a precancerous tumor.
What do we grab the chick with the move with the and bring the and with the tongue and bring out the razor blade
Oh,
and
yeah,
cut your
just
throat?
have it. So in New York, trust me, you do not ever allow that to happen. Ever.
So my friends went to Italy, right, on whatever you
Yeah,
call it, fucking President's Day week.
yeah,
They had those days off of school, and they went to Italy, and they were there in the first day they were there. They went with two
yeah.
families, and like five of them got pickpocketed, and I was like. You could have done that right here in Times Square. You didn't have to fly to Italy to fucking. Did you see the lady? The same lady that snuck
Yeah,
on the
she made
plane
it all.
to
Yeah, she
let
got
her.
caught, but yep,
But she got caught
again.
again flying to
Yeah,
Italy. And did you see the video of her like slipping through with the
yeah,
family? You know how the guy will go, "I got four
yeah.
here," and then she's the fifth one going through at the
And
gate. She did it again, and the first time she said, "Remember She said, I don't want to go back to America. I don't want to go to America." And then the judge gave her a slap on the wrist and said, "If you ever do this again, we're gonna put you in
yeah,
prison." Well, she did it again, and they need to put her away for fucking
yeah. She's
10
a
years. The
nut, Scott.
fucking cunt.
She is such a nut, bro.
A
And
wacko.
it's all fun and games until her sneakers blow up and blow a hole through the bottom of the plane.
Right?
And,
But the people I like better are the ones that sneak into the baggage
oh,
and then fly
and freeze to death.
under freeze to death. Or did you see the guy the other day sitting out on the runway, and he was it's like
Yeah.
he was sitting like with his legs crossed and his arms crossed, and he was delaying flights at fucking Logan.
I get such a
I can't even go to the fucking airport anymore, Mick. I mean, it's always a fucking disaster.
dude. I'm totally with you. Here's the scoop. Why I love that shit. Uh, my favorite thing is, you remember back in the day, Scotty, that guy went to the wheel well of a 747 to
Yeah,
fly. He's like, oh, I'm going to sneak it. And he came back out. I think they landed in Barcelona, and he came back because it goes down to about minus 65 degrees up in the stratosphere.
I know.
He was literally frozen.
I love people that try to fucking fly in the wheel well. I mean, like, I can barely take it in fucking extra space, let alone sit in a wheel well. If I'm not in first class or business class, I'm a
Oh,
prick.
God. Yeah.
I'm just a
Yeah. And
prick.
you're
But
too
I don't ever
big.
say
You're
a
too
fuck
big
to
for
anyone.
that.
I saw a guy the other day on a flight. Did you see that Big Brother? He beat up like 15 people on a flight, and they arrested
Yeah.
him. But he got like 15 swings in on people's
Yeah.
faces. He was like one row after the next. He was
Right.
fucking jacked.
Scott, did you hear why he did that?
No.
He ordered kosher and they ran out.
Oh man, he was
He went
livid.
limit. Where's my bialy?
I couldn't believe Chef ate Japanese last night. I thought he was gonna kosher up on me.
Really? Oh, God. Listen,
He doesn't
Japanese.
eat food. He doesn't eat food. So he came over before the dinner, and he goes, I go, what do you want a ginger ale, a Coke Zero? Do
Right.
you want do you want a cocktail? You want a wine? What do you want? He goes, I don't want anything. And I go, listen, I'm gonna have a double rum before dinner. And he had nothing. And then we went to dinner, and I go, do you want a cocktail? What do you? He had a glass of water.
He sounds like
Who the fuck? But who the fuck does it? I'm at
he's
this
a wild
place. I'm
man.
like double
Yeah.
rum. Give me a martini. All right. So what are these
All
other
right,
games?
hey,
By the
Scotty, hey,
way,
I wanted
the
to. I'm going to run something down for you real quick. Let me run the games at you, real hard. Obviously, we got some stuff in the action. All our picks are up, so I'm going to avoid some of the college
by the way,
stuff.
you made people a fortune yesterday with your elite
Yeah,
plays, like almost two
yeah, the engine's
units.
running, bro.
Thank God, because the Penguins sucked on a massive porno cock,
Rangers.
up 2-0. And
Yeah,
remember, the it should have been 3-0. They disallowed a goalie interference. That was no more goalie interference than I'm a
right,
goalie. I mean, that goal was on the right
right.
post, and his leg was on the left post,
Ridiculous.
and he touched the guy, and he's the one that fucking
Yeah,
hit him. The goalie Shesterkin hit fucking Manta. That's exactly what
yeah.
happened, and they disallowed that goal. It should have been 3
That's
nothing
game over.
Penguins, and instead they fucking were up 2-0 late and still lost. And I knew when they blew the lead, it was over. They were
No
going to
question
lose.
about it. I mean, that was a tough watch. We talked about San Antonio and New York. We're split on that. Scotty, I know we've got
Right.
Cleveland in the pay packet. I wanted to ask you something about the total in that game, Scott. Where are you looking at the total? I think that Brooklyn's not going to score. I think this could be a real low scoring affair. Fair
Okay.
enough.
And I bet on the
I
game.
know you've got the action.
So, I agree with you. I think that the Nets are awful. And remember, they traded away Cam Thomas. And I know for a fact that my guy that's a scout with the Nets told me they didn't like his game because all he does is score.
Yeah.
Like when I score a lot, right? They always, because like yesterday I had like 36, and the guy goes, "You play no fucking defense.
Yeah.
You're worthless."
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't give a shit. I'm here to score.
Yeah.
I'm already old, slow, fat, everything else. You know I don't like dive for balls on the
No.
floor. And
No.
if a guy throws me a low pass,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
bend
absolutely
over.
not.
I don't do anything. But like I had a steal and a bucket. I had dimes, but that doesn't count. They're like, if you don't play tight D all day, you suck. So what he said to me was, Cam Thomas is a scorer only. He has no other value at all, and that's why
And
they
he
got
doesn't.
rid of him.
Yeah.
Since they got rid of him, they don't score
Yeah, he
anymore.
doesn't even Scott, he doesn't even pass the ball. I will tell you this though. It's going to
No,
be a wake-up call for the young man because he's at that critical age right now. Like, there's those guys, Scott. We've seen him come and go. They'll have a 40 piece. They'll do 3 40 pieces in the course of a season
they'll be out of the
and they
league
get
in
cut.
2 years.
And they get cut. And you know what? I'll see you in France, young man, because you're right on the edge right now. You better pretend. It's not like he's not athletic enough, Scott. You see him get up. He's got wicked hops. I
Yeah.
mean, he's not super fast twitch, but he can defend. He's going to be out of the league if he doesn't wake up.
He's you know what he is? He's a pure scorer, and
Yeah.
he's going to be a rec league wet dream.
Super.
He's going to score in a rec league somewhere for 60
Right.
points a game. But my scout friend told me he'll be out of the league in two
I'm with you.
years, and so he's on the Bucks now, doing the same shit he did with the Nets. He just scores and does nothing else. And by the way, I kind of like them today too. Believe it or
Well,
not, I think
all
they'll bounce back from the nickname and win
right. So
today.
we're right there right now. Milwaukee and
It's the
Chicago,
Bulls.
and we also have Minnesota and Denver. By the way, Minnesota and Denver, there's a good game to watch. Scotty, who do you like there?
I like the over, and I like Denver at home, but I think it's going to be a wild game, and it could go to overtime. Just like the Oak City Denver game the other night there. It's just, look, if you get a 7-gamer with Minnesota Denver, Oak City
Yeah.
Denver, Oak City San Antonio, that'll be the best playoff basketball of anything you see in the
Yeah,
East.
throw Houston into that mix too because they're built for some playoff
Yeah.
action. Scott, Milwaukee and Chicago. I'm going to go right on the record right now, telling you that I think it's what are we looking about a 3-point spread. Chicago, they're all
Three and
fucked
a
up.
half. Yeah, I like the Bucks in that game.
Memphis, Indiana.
I like the Pacers at home.
Really? Fair enough. I mean, 2 terrible teams.
Yeah.
Portland, Atlanta, 2 interesting teams. Atlanta's playing better.
Yeah, I like Atlanta at home, but I'll tell you what,
It's a lot. That spreads.
uh,
Spread. What?
I like the over more.
Oh, I love the. Good for you. I love the over. AI loves the over. Good for you. Detroit, Orlando.
It's part of the pay package. I think it's going to be a really good game down in Orlando
Total
for
under.
sure.
Total under. Under 225 ish.
All right.
Total under, guys. Bank that one. Philadelphia, Boston.
I like Boston big at
Yeah.
home.
Yeah. Oklahoma City.
They're scoring a ton of points lately and hitting threes out the ass. And listen, I also heard, I heard from my source that Tatum's coming back.
I'll believe it when I see it because I watched Survivor a lot.
He's been practicing 5-on-5 full scrimmage.
Really?
He's coming
All
back.
right, and I'm going to give you one other one too, Scott, with the Achilles injury. Did you watch? I don't watch any of this shit. My wife had Survivor season 50 on. The guy jumped up, came down, touched behind his leg. I go to my wife. He blew out his Achilles. They let him keep playing. I go, that guy's not going to go. Suddenly, the medical guys come with on the beach with one of those handheld sonic whatever things. Goes, yeah, you probably ruptured your Achilles. Disgusting.
Yeah. It's the worst.
Oh,
I don't even like talking about that shit because,
it's the worst.
I know a guy that blew out his ACL that I hate, and I was like, couldn't happen to a better guy. And 2 weeks later, I hyperextended my knee.
Yeah, you can't.
Don't even talk about.
Don't
those
bet. I'm with you.
Achilles.
Don't let that shit pay forward. Clippers against New Orleans.
I like the Clippers at home.
Really? Okay. I'm actually that's too many points for me. Sacramento against LA Lakers.
I think the Lakers will beat Sacramento. They suck.
Yeah, I just don't know if 13 points is gonna happen there. Hey, Scotty, I'm gonna let you take over for NHL right now. We got a nice slate here. What do you got?
All right, so you're not interested in college basketball?
No, we're gonna do. I want you to just get NHL out of the way. If you get Vegas,
Look,
Pittsburgh,
I think Vegas will beat the Penguins after that performance yesterday.
Winnipeg,
Winnipeg, San Jose is part of the pay
10-4.
package. I like Utah big time over Chicago, Minnesota over the Blues. I'm going to go upset Islanders, get it done over the Panthers tonight on Strong Island at the horse track. And I like the Ducks.
Fair enough. All right. Hey, let's go to NCAA basketball, Scott. We're going to cherry pick the shit out of this. But, and I've got some action going on here. Guys, so just so you know, I've got action on the Southern Illinois game. I've got action on the Tulane game. I've got action on the Murray State Racers. And I have got action, Scotty, on the Michigan State game. All right. Let's take action. North Texas UAB. Do you give a shit about it? If you don't, blow it.
I do. I like UAB at home.
I do too. Go ahead. LaSalle Davidson.
I'm
going to make your life easy.
I like Davidson.
I was going to I'm going to make your life easy. I like Davidson. You live in New Jersey. You can't bet this game. Oh, actually, no, it's Rutgers at Maryland. Who do you like? Rutgers, Maryland.
I don't like either. I want nothing to do with those two shitty teams.
Fair enough. I
would take Maryland in College Park.
Me too. And I would
lay the 4.5.
Yeah, and I would take the under. Tulane, South Florida.
I just think the number's too big.
I do too.
I know you bet on it. I think the number's
I mean,
big.
it's a big number. And just so you know, the action that we played there, just take a peek at it. It is, it's going to be an interesting game. Quinnipiac, I love my Q-Pack, Scotty. They're playing against a 10-20 Canisius team. What do you got for me?
Yeah, I like
It's a runaway, Scott. I love it as a best bet. Illinois, Chicago, Indiana State.
I think Illinois, Chicago will beat them.
I do too. Purdue, Ohio State.
I'll take the believe it or not, I'll take the points in Columbus.
Really?
I think it'll be a good game.
Fair enough. I'm on Purdue. Rider, Siena. Nobody cares. Iona, Manhattan. You got to.
Siena will beat the shit out of Rider. Is what I think.
I mean, they will. But just Scott, the spread is like 15 points, so just don't bet that game.
I don't care. Rider's awful.
Horrible. Iona, Manhattan.
I like
Me
Iona.
too. I mean, I like Iona a lot. Merrimack against Ivory. Nobody cares. Fuck that. We can't do Mount St. Mary's Fairfield. I think we got some juice on that, right? Mount St. Mary's now?
It's part of the pay package.
St. Peter's Marist. Do you care? Good. No. Murray State Bradley.
You got that bet going. So,
Memphis. Walk away from it. Memphis, East Carolina.
East Carolina. I like East Carolina and the points at home.
I do too. FAU, Scott, FAU.
I think it's too many
Yeah,
points. And the game's in Boca. They should win, but 7.5
yeah, I'm
scares
with
me.
you
Because they're average this
at
year.
best. Rice,
Charlotte's as good as they are. They're about the same
yeah,
team.
Rice against Temple. Rice sucks, but it is a 7-point spread. I'm on
Temple.
Temple all the way, guys. That could be a best bet. Northern Temple's going to kill them. Northern Iowa, Drake.
I like Northern Iowa on the road, and I'll tell you this
I do
next
too.
one. I'm on Michigan State in Bloomington. I think they'll beat Indiana's ass. I think Indiana's season ended when they lost to Northwestern this week at home. They do not deserve to be in the NCAA tournament. Thank God their football team went 16-0 and won the national championship. DeVries' team sucks cock. They couldn't beat a 3-13 Northwestern team on their home floor, and they were up 10 with fucking 7 minutes to
Yeah,
go.
there you have it. And no, they're not going to the tournament, so you don't have to worry about that. DePaul against Marquette.
I like DePaul.
Yeah, stay away from the game. Southern Illinois, Evansville.
Southern
Fair enough.
Illinois.
Belmont, Illinois. Illinois State.
Belmont.
I'm with you. Charleston, North, NC Wilmington.
Wilmington.
Yeah. And Scotty, Wichita State against Texas San Antonio. Terrible team.
They are terrible. They'll cover the 15.5 though. Watch, because everyone and their brother will bet on Wichita. They're just not that good. They're 19-10, but I've never seen them impressively kick someone's
Yeah, I am
ass.
100% in agreement with you. AI is in agreement with you. Scotty, that takes us through everything for Sunday. Gang, as always, we wish you all the best.
No, wait, I'm just glad it's snowing. Mickey, I said to a woman today at the club, I was in the hot tub, and I said to her, we were getting out of the hot tub, and I said, man, I hope it snows every day this week.
I really hope it doesn't. By the way, the end of next week, theoretically, Mr. Farrell, it'll be 60 degrees here in New York City. I'll see it.
Doesn't that mean we can start smelling the poop and
Yeah, it comes,
garbage
everything
at that point?
unlocks. And what Scott's talking about is when you freeze ass, when you freeze poop, and in New York City,
Yeah.
you may think it's dog poop,
Yeah.
but it's half human, half dog. It's a melange. It's a blend. And when it starts to unfreeze,
And rat poop.
absolutely, it starts to unfreeze. All kinds of chemical things happen. It's like when they find a frozen Yeti in the Arctic. It smells weird.
Yeah.
This smells weird. New York City's not pleasant in the
Jeff
spring.
told me that he walked his dog the other day, and he wasn't paying attention, and he looked down, and the dog he has a
Yeah.
pit bull, and he looked down. He wasn't paying attention. He was looking at his phone, and when he looked down, the dog had a rat in its
Nice.
mouth, and he reached down because the dog doesn't bite
Yeah.
him, but he reached down and he grabbed the rat in its mouth. Somehow the dog let the rat go because pit
Yeah.
bulls have like steel
Totally.
jaws, and he let the rat go. And Shep said he threw the rat, and when he threw the rat was still alive, so it was like moving its legs and tail when it was flying through the air.
Probably should get going.
Yeah.